Hello everybody, it's the drummer 12382 here and welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much for the love and support you guys have been showing on the recent content I've been releasing. I actually do greatly appreciate it. Welcome to the Forgotten City. Now this game was a mod. This game was a mod, is what it said in the description. Now this is a full release game. As you see, it came out last year and this seemed really interesting and I wanted to play it, so just go ahead and press any button. And I'm gonna mess around with the settings here because it's loud. Audio. Okay, I just edited some of the video settings. Nothing needed to be super fancy for my liking because I want this game to run. So let's go ahead and just press new game. Welcome everybody to the Forgotten City. I hope you guys enjoy this series. Now I'm starting a lot of new games. It's the whole point of playing video games, right? Starting new journeys.
Hey, you're alive.
I am alive.
When I dragged you out of the river, I thought you were never gonna wake up. I checked your pockets for ID, a phone, maybe. I hope you don't mind. But all I found was some loose change. So, wanna tell me who you are?
Sure. Select your body type. Oh, that's female and that's male. We have some character creation here. Some light character creation. Yeah, that's like my skin tone. My name is the drummer.
Well, it's nice to meet you. And I'm sorry to pry, but any idea why you were floating down the river?
I'm
What's the
probably
last thing
dead.
You remember?
I was searching for ancient runes. I was on a covert mission. I was on the run from the law. I barely remember anything. Oh, okay. I get to pick my class. Amnesiac. I don't know that there was like a verb for people who have amnesia. Let's do that.
Oh, you're an archaeologist?
Yes.
Then you'll definitely want to hear this. I don't know if it's exactly what you're looking for, but there are some ruins just behind you.
Oh.
Roman, I think. I need you to go in there and see if you can find a guy named Al for me. He went in there
Okay.
a few hours ago, and he hasn't come out. I've been freaking out, wondering if he's trapped or injured or worse.
Why don't you just look for your
I
friend
would
for
have gone
yourself?
in after him, but he made me promise to stay here, no matter what. There's no way I'm leaving without him.
Well,
So I'm just kind
your
of
friend is dumb.
Stuck here, waiting. What I mean is, I was hoping you wouldn't mind going in there to find him.
Nah, I wouldn't.
If you can do that, I can get both of you back to civilization in my boat. Please?
Mind if I ask some questions first?
Of course. Sorry, I don't mean to be pushy.
Well, you kind of are.
What do you want to know?
What's your story? Who is Al? Where are we? What can you tell me about the ruins? Have you tried calling for help? Where are we, for instance?
You really don't remember? We're in Italy. This river is the Tiber.
Thank you. We already know who Al is. Okay, what can you tell me about the ruins?
Not much, really. But imagine what you might find in there. Priceless ancient artifacts. Al...
Stop bugging me about Al. Have you tried calling for
What
help?
am I, an idiot?
Yes.
You could hike a long, long way in any direction and never find another soul. Trust me.
Okay, fine. That's all the questions I have.
Great. So you're ready to go look for Al?
Stupid bitch. I could just be like, nah, I'm out. I'm going home. Peace out, lady. You don't need me. You could go in and looking for your friend yourself because he's your friend, not my friend. But I'm going in for the
My
artifacts.
hero. The entrance is just past those columns behind you. Oh, and he left this here. But I think you'll need it more
Is it
than
like
I
a
will.
knife or a sword? Oh, a flashlight. Thank you. Dragon, I didn't take it. Okay. Whoa. Motion blur up the ass. Can I like edit that? That's pretty like heavy motion blur. Yes. Ah, so much better. Raise my flashlight and right click to zoom in. Why is it arrow key? Not arrow keys. Scroll wheel for flashlight. Seems pretty lit area. I can see how this game is a mod because it can run poorly. Hold shift to sprint. I don't know if I will be continuing this. Let me know if it's interesting enough after this first hour of gameplay, if I like it enough. Because it's the gameplay, like the trailer, made it seem interesting. This looks like the Haunted Mansion. Backpack. Backpack full of worn hiking clothes and empty food packets. Nothing available, but still, it seems strange that Al left this behind. Okay. Leave item. Read.
If you're reading this, it means I've discovered the entrance to an ancient Roman city hidden deep underground. Its existence is long forgotten, all knowledge of it lost, except
Lag.
in the Latin inscription here.
Oh. Oh. Am I underwater or something? Okay.
Inscription here. It reads, "You who wish to enter the city, step forth and be judged. The virtuous shall be rewarded with eternal life in paradise. The wicked shall find themselves showered in gold, but in vain, for this shall be their final resting place."
Because they're dead.
Could an underground city have remained a secret for all this time? Could people have survived down there, against the odds? Seems there's only one way to find out.
Leave me alone.
If I'm not back in an hour, I'm somewhere on the other side. Consider this an invitation.
Ancient Roman
Or
mosaic depicting godlike featuring.
Al Worth.
Al Worth, that's his last name is Worth. Because he's worth nothing. Lag. Wait. Inspect. The many shall suffer for the sins. Okay. Hold on. I need to crack my back. That was a lot longer cut than I intended to it being. But, I'm back. Okay. This game has some intense lag spiking. My graphics card is able to run this game. So. No button to open the doors. I can just waltz right in. Saving. Better not crash. Sometimes my game crashes when saving. Okay. Thought I was gonna crash. But I was pretty nervous. So I kind of just started spamming buttons and it worked. Ow! Where you at, bud? Okay, what's this way? Is this gonna be like BioShock? Are there slicers behind me with weapons? Why are all these... Didn't Dionysus... Not Dionysus. Who turned people to gold? A Roman legionary in a statue of terror. State of terror. Who turned people to gold? Was it, Who was the giant minotaur? He turned people to gold, didn't he? Okay. Over the bridge. A Roman woman who appears to be praying for help that never came. How do people come up with ideas for games like this? Why does anyone come up with anything creative in the first place? Okay, can't go that way. It's telling me where to go. Is this Al? A golden statue of a man wearing modern clothing. This must be Al, but how is that possible? What do you mean? You read his letter.
To whoever reads this, I'm sorry you had to find me like this. And worse, you'll suffer the same fate I did. I've spent a lifetime in this place, going around and around in circles, searching for a way out. The inscription was right. There is no way back. And here there are only two options. Death, or that godforsaken doorway into the past.
Oh.
I made the mistake of stepping through it. I wanted to set things right. And I tried. I really tried. Whatever I did, it took me right back to the beginning. Don't make the same mistake. Better to end it all now and find out what awaits you beyond that portal.
That's what it meant by showering you in gold. Was being turned into a golden statue. Anything else I can take? Sorry, Al, buddy. You suffered a poor fate by turning into gold. A young Roman woman in the state of panic. I don't know, but right now, ASMR is not the right time. Stairs. Okay. Okay. What if I go down this way? A Roman man on his knees begging for his god's mercies. Okay, I'll go through the portal. Oh, skull. That the remains of a human who was, whoever it was, died a long time ago. Okay. This is cool. It's like Stargate. Oh, that is nauseating. To cycle through flashlights and weapons. Tap to see the markers. Given the quest. Click the eye. Okay. Hold shift to sprint. Yes, I know that. Oh, it's just telling me tips. Finally. That took a while. Okay. Apples. Refill. A Roman relief depicting a great... Oh, this. Okay. Oh shit. It's before everything went down.
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius.
Hi.
Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
No. I'm the drummer and I've just come from the future.
No idea what you're talking about.
I'm an alien.
Wait, are you a bit, you know, not right in the head? That's alright, friend. Everyone's welcome here.
Thank you. Seriously, what's today's date?
We sort of lose track of the date down here, but it feels like the beginning of spring to me, so I'd say early March?
Okay, what year?
It's 817 AUC.
Oh my god.
Sorry, you look confused. 817 years since the founding of Rome. Which part of the empire are you from, exactly?
So it's 65 CE. Of course I knew that. Why? That doesn't help me. So it's 65.
CE? No idea what you're talking about. But listen, most folks seem a bit confused when they get here, but you seem very lost.
Yes.
And in more ways than one. So let me make this nice and simple for you.
Thank you.
Live by our law here, and we'll all get along just fine.
Your laws.
Not laws, law. There's just one, the golden rule. And the punishment for breaking it's,
You get turned to
well,
gold.
it's kind of horrific. But our magistrate insists we take all newcomers to see him, so I guess I'll let him fill you in. So then, you coming?
Sure. Alright, lead the
Follow
way.
me. When I first arrived, I couldn't believe there were people living down here.
Oh, is
But,
he automatically
as
walking?
you can see, we've
Okay.
got a nice little community
Cool.
now.
I'm not walking, by the way.
Only 23 of us at the moment, if you count the 3 who are missing. No idea how, since nobody knows a way out. But it's just big and dark enough to get lost in, if you're not careful.
Aren't you going to introduce me to your handsome new friend, Galerius?
What's up, babe?
Keep it in your loincloth, Aurelia. I'm taking him to see the magistrate.
That pompous old bore won't be magistrate for much longer. Anyone who helps vote him out today drinks at my bar for free tonight.
Thank you.
Politics. I'd stay clear of it and her, if I were you. She's... it's not my place to say.
She's pretty attractive, though,
Down
bro.
on your right is our farm, where I grow all the food you'll ever want. As long as all you want is leek, cabbage, and wheat. Huh. That one usually gets a chuckle.
The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone.
Don't mind Livia. She means well. She's just been in a bad
What does that
place
say?
since-
Tell me what that says.
Well, you know, I don't know what happened to her. Up here on your right is the chasm. If you've got a weapon, it belongs way down at the bottom. Up on your left is the forum, where you can visit the market or get yourself patched up in Lucretia's clinic in the Shrine of Apollo. Most of
Okay.
us have almost nothing, just what we had on us when we arrived, and what we've been able to make and scrounge up since. And this central plateau is where the magistrate and the other patricians live, so
Cool.
don't expect a warm welcome.
Hilarious. You're meant to
Can
be
I
working
move
the
now?
farm, not
I
trudging
can.
dirt into the villas.
Take it easy, Horatius.
Sorry to pause it. My left foot was very bothersome. Alright, resume.
I was just taking our new friend here to see the magistrate.
Well, he's asked me to escort the newcomer personally. The farm. Go. Now.
You'd better go with him. But just remember, they're not like you and me. Don't let them use you.
What was that?
Okay.
What did you just say?
I said it'll take some getting used to.
Yeah, I'm watching you, farm boy.
Corrupt.
James, citizen. My name's Horatius.
Hi.
Magistrate Sentius asked me to escort you to him personally. Follow me, please.
Okay. What is this about?
I expect the magistrate wants to brief you about the Golden Rule. It shouldn't take too long. He's busy preparing for the election later today.
Alright, lead the
Follow me.
way.
The only thing you really need to understand right now is the Golden Rule. Let me see if I can explain it this way. When I was serving in the Legion, if there was a mutiny brewing in one cohort, the legate in charge wouldn't waste time finding the bad apples among hundreds. They just divided us into groups of 10, made us draw straws, and whoever drew the short straw had to be executed by the other 9. Didn't matter whether he'd done anything wrong. One of us in 10 would die for the crimes of the collective. We call it decimation. If that seems like rough justice to you, you're in for a rude shock. Because the Golden Rule is exactly 10 times worse. The magistrate can explain the rest. He's up these stairs.
Okay. Thanks, friend. Alright, I'm gonna take a look
Oh,
around.
don't mind me. I just live here.
Okay. What's up, babe?
Ugh, I wish Horatius would stop letting barbarians in here. What do you want?
What do you think about that?
You know, some people say it's the creation of an all-seeing god who's watching everything we do. But what kind of an awful, incompetent god would let my sister go missing on his or her watch?
I don't know. Maybe it's best if you don't go insulting gods, just in case.
Oh, I'd say it to their faces if they had the courage to show themselves. Did you hear that? Curse you, you coward! Where is my sister? What do you have to say for yourself? No response. Nothing. That's what I thought.
That was
I'm
reckless.
telling you, This mysterious god of ours has to be asleep on the job. Either that, or, like people are saying, it really is just a children's fable my father is exploiting to frighten us into behaving.
You have cross eyes. I suppose we'll find out sooner or later.
I suppose we will.
Well, see, one of her eyes is leaning left, and the other one's kind of just straight. What's your story?
I'm Sentia, eldest daughter of the magistrate. But you'd know that if you'd been invited in here and introduced properly. What are you doing in here? And why are you dressed like that?
I'm modern, bro. What's charming? Oh, okay. Do you know the way out of here? I'll be going
I trust you can see yourself out.
Yeah, I can't. See you later, you bitch. You were kind of hot, and now I'm kind of regretting that decision on finding you attractive. Inspect. These carrots are purple, as they were before modern orange carrots were cultivated. Okay.
Whatever are you wearing?
Whatever, whose ever dick are you sucking to be this bunch of a bitch? Okay. Okay, carrots are purple. This is no doubt unpleasant cooking with such poor ventilation, but Romans probably regard that as their servants' problems. Yeah. A shovel. Okay. A Roman fire shovel made of bronze. Smells like ash. Well, yeah. Okay, let's continue looking around. Ew. Sentia's journal. Dear diary, today my father suggested I write a diary as a way of keeping myself occupied while we all deal with the sudden and devastating disappearance of my sister. What does that say? A dutiful daughter, of course. I shall oblige. The following pages contain my innermost secrets. I know you're reading this, father. I may be young, but do not think I'm me stupid. We're all entitled to secrets. Cynthia. Next page. Sorry, I sneezed. Oh, no, I wanted to read that. I wanted to continue reading that. What is this? A small vial containing rudimentary perfume from flowers and oils. Leave. Alright, let me continue reading this. I said D. No, you're reading this, father. It's Cynthia. Oh, that's it? Okay. Bro, my allergies, bro. Not so hot. Search. Steal.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
What just happened? What just happened? What's happening?
The statues! They're alive!
What's happening? Where's Sentius? What's Sentius doing? What's happening? What's going on? I'm confused. I'm so confused. Why am I running after Sentius? Magistrate Sentius looks busy. I should talk to him again later. What just happened? What? Okay, I'll go this way. I don't know what just happened. The looper. Okay. Follow Sentius back to the shrine and use his portal again.
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius.
Yes,
Mind telling?
I know that. We've had this conversation before. Your name is Galerius.
Oh, Bacchus, how much did I drink last night? Sorry to have bothered you.
No, no problem. I have to go.
And since you seem to be in a hurry, you should try out this device I made. Worked real hard on it.
Thanks. It's a zipline bar.
Just attach the pulley to the rope over the lake and hang on to the handles. If it works, it'll be faster than walking.
Thank you.
And if it doesn't work, worst thing that can happen is you'll take a swim in the lake. I haven't quite summoned the courage to test it myself. But don't
Bitch.
worry, it's completely safe. Probably.
He's like Greenfield. No, Greycoat. Greycoat's his name. It's like Greycoat. Thanks, I'm
All
going
right.
now.
See you around.
Thanks, friend. Alright, over the lake, huh? Let's go talk to the Sentius. Well, now I have money. So, why is she in gold?
The 49 Cerberus lifts his triple head and lets out his threefold braying.
Livia, would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll scare away my customers.
They follow their trades, imitating
what's
their
up here?
previous lives, but they are
Inspect.
ignorant.
A large vat of
This
brewing
again.
beer. There's a layer
You're
of
in a
small
world of
insects
your own,
surrounding on the
aren't you?
surface. Locked. Damn it. Alright. I'm in your room. I'm gonna steal. Salmon. Key to Aurelius' chest. I'll take it.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Okay. 2,000! Grave robber. Alright, what can I read? Aurelia's diary? Wow, this is a lot to read. Dear diary. Am I being hunted? Okay, no. Okay, I have time to read this. Dear diary, today I'm celebrating. I made the easiest 1,000 denarii I've ever made by selling a way out to a desperate fool. Of course, it may not have been the way out she was hoping for, but hemlock still counts. That'll teach them for insulting my hair. And since it doesn't break the golden rule, I may have try this again sometime. Dear diary, it worked again. Okay, so I'm guessing this is about like her taking them to the portal. Okay. And I stole. Ooh, what? Oh shit. Oh shit, I'm getting attacked. Holy shit. Okay. So if I do something bad, it breaks the golden rule. I was just expecting that. Okay, can I like eat something? Oh shit,
You know,
no.
But
Don't worry about me, I know what I'm doing. Okay. Maverick! Okay, let me ride the zip line. Sick. Alright, let's go talk to... I don't know why I'm here, I'm about to find out.
Keep an eye out for Scintilla, would you? Greetings, citizen. My name's...
Skip. I don't think so. I'll pass, but I do have some questions for you.
Alright. Well, I can't force you. I'll let him know you declined. But he won't be pleased with either of us.
Do you know the way out of here? What do you think about the golden rule? Who are you going to vote for? What's your story? What can you tell me about the
He's
magistrate?
one of the better commanders I've ever had. That's for sure. Good stoic. Lives by Seneca's words. Treat your inferior as you would wish your superior to treat you. Can't ask for much more than that.
What is your story, friend?
I'm a legionary of the 1st Italica, but there's not a lot of fighting down here. So the magistrate has assigned me other duties. I act as the magistrate's right-hand man, keeping an eye on his daughters. Daughter, I should say.
Yeah, I
And the
know.
others, and making sure they're all behaving. I also keep a register of new arrivals.
Me? How did you end up here?
I'm from Liguria, up north originally. I was doing alright for myself. 12 years into my service. Had a nice girl lined up for when it was all over. Not anymore. She's probably figured I'm long gone and moved on by now. I try not to think about it. My commander sent me to deliver a message to Rome. While I was there, I thought I'd do something nice for my girl and pick up a little pendant from a silversmith. That's when the crowd started flooding through the streets, shouting fire. People were screaming, trampling each other. Then some Genetricum fugitive tried to take advantage of the chaos and pinch my pendant. I remember chasing him through the crowds, down towards the river. And then, nothing. Blacked out and woke up near here. No idea how I ended up floating so far downriver. But I'm fortunate to be alive, I suppose.
Sorry to hear that.
Ah, don't be. As Seneca the Younger said, difficulty strengthens the mind, as labor does the body. That said, Scintilla's disappearance has been more difficult than I'd care to admit.
Okay, I'll be going now.
Alright?
Alright, I'm gonna go see the surrogate. Not a surrogate, that's for pregnancies. Sentinel's chest. Maybe I shouldn't steal the stuff this time.
Oh, another one fresh out of the baths, I take it.
Okay. Let's go upstairs. What can I take from his room? How much money do you have? 246. Not as much as the bartender. Read. Okay, I can't press R to read it. Centilla to Sentius. May Jupiter Optimus Maximus continue to protect and guide you. Thank you for making me your daughter, and for the lovely birthday pendant. I promise I will wear it always. I feel so safe and fortunate to have as many as my father and Sentia as my sister. I sense you've been feeling apprehensive about election next month, but if you can, also show them the strong and dependable man I know you are to be. You will be re-elected, I'm sure of it. Okay, he's nervous. Good to know. What's in this chest? Okay, that's not a chest, even though it looks identical to a chest. Okay, what's this? Can't look at that. Are those titties? Ooh, very laggy in this area. Why are you lagging in this area?
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am.
Yes.
May I know your name?
I am the drummer.
A curious name
Yes.
to match a curious accent. But I digress. I see you have the piercing and astute eyes of a man of great learning. We're always happy to welcome another scholar to our little community. Equitia will be delighted to meet you, I'm sure. Now, you're probably wondering why I summoned you, and I'll get to that. But first, take a look at this wondrous place, would you? A secret city built deep in the mountains many hundreds of years ago.
It's beautiful.
Indeed. More importantly, consider the miraculous community we've built here over the last 7 months. 22 complete strangers brought together by the fates, living and working together in our own little paradise. And in all that time, not a single sin has been committed.
I
No
stole
fights,
money.
no theft, nothing.
I stole a few $1,000
Have you ever
from the
witnessed something
barkeep.
so extraordinary as a city without sin?
Can't say I have. Sure.
Well, I'm not sure I believe that. But the reason for this miracle is as simple as it is terrifying. If even one person commits a sin here, every last one of us will die. You see, the builders of this place, whoever they were, left inscriptions warning, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one," From what we can gather, breaking the law here will anger the gods and provoke a terrible punishment. Like the curses of Medusa and Midas combined, turning
Midas.
us all to gold. We've come to call it the Golden Rule.
Ah,
It's
mind-blowing.
extraordinary that we've survived as long as we have, and each day I grow more and more afraid that our time in the sun is almost up. And now it seems that day is finally here. All that matters is that somebody in this city is about to break the Golden Rule. Why
Me.
else would Proserpina send you now? Unless you and I can stop them, our doom is assured. I know that's a lot to take in, and you look like you have questions. Please,
I do.
ask away.
What counts as a sin here? What did you mean when you said Prosperna sent me? Why can't you investigate? Did you have any suspects? If I do this, will you get me back to my own time? I do not have any questions right now.
If I understand Proserpina's ritual correctly, that problem should take care of itself. Let me see if I can explain. If you manage to prevent the sin that breaks the Golden Rule, I won't need to bring you here. I won't create the portal, and you will never have been able to come here. Thus, you'll have created a paradox. If this occurs, you should be flung back to your own time, having changed the past for all of us. Make sense?
Sure. Sure, why not? Why can't you
Well,
investigate?
I believe you're in the best position to go around asking people questions. You're new here, and it'll seem perfectly normal. As for me, well, it pains me to say my attempts to impose order have not earned me many friends. I fear I may not even remain magistrate after today's election. The people here would only treat my curiosity with suspicion. You shouldn't have that problem, though, unless, of course, you get off on the wrong foot.
Fair enough. What did you mean by Proserpina sent me?
You see, in my search for a way to save my people, I learned of an ancient ritual to Proserpina, the goddess of the cycle of life and renewal. It's said to open a doorway in time, so that if the unthinkable happens, one person can pass through it and travel back to the past. And when I saw you arrive in a flash of light from the goddess's shrine, I knew that person was you. You don't belong in our time,
No.
do you?
You're right. I'm from 2,000 years in the future.
2,000 years? That is unfathomable.
You're
Please,
unfathomable.
Tell me, in your time, what did you see? What had become of us? Of this city?
No one knows about it. You'll all been turned into golden statues.
I have imagined it. Our downfall 1,000 times. But it still breaks my heart to hear the truth of it.
Do you have any
Do you ever stare at a problem for so long that you can't see it for what it is anymore? What's needed here is a fresh pair of eyes. The less I prejudice the independence of your investigation, the better.
How do I know you're not responsible? Come on, tell me what you really think. Do you think it could be possible it's related to Celtia's disappearance?
Ah, so you know about that already?
Yes.
It's a devastating loss, of course, but that was over 3 weeks ago.
Oh,
and
shit.
Whatever happened to her, it didn't break the Golden Rule, so I don't think it's connected with our imminent demise. Still, if you happen to find her and return her to me, I would be eternally grateful.
Okay. How do I know you're not the person responsible?
What reason could you possibly have to suspect me, of all people?
Fair point. This man knows how to
I'm
talk.
glad you think so. Without trust, without each other, we won't be able to prevent what is about to happen.
Come on, tell me what you really
Well,
think.
all right.
I'm an Eggamon.
There are those who wish to vote me out of office so that they can pursue their own misguided political agenda. Frankly, their selfishness and recklessness risk destabilizing the entire city. I would be looking very carefully at them if I were you.
What counts as a sin here? Stealing?
An intelligent question. There was a good deal of debate about that in our first weeks here. Does it refer to crimes or to some other ill-defined wrong? Of course, everyone agrees on the basics. No theft, no assault, and certainly no murder. But beyond that, it was more difficult to reach a consensus. What about lying, insulting someone, blasphemy, trespass, trying to escape, bribery, infidelity,
Trying to escape.
suicide? As magistrate, I had to exercise leadership, and so I made a decision. We must uphold the laws of the Empire to a standard never before seen. And we must honor the peace of the gods, the sacred accord between the gods and the people of Rome. It is only by offering the gods the proper respect that we may prosper, as Rome has for centuries.
I'm not sure if that's a good idea. What is legal isn't always moral, and many of your laws and customs are considered barbaric where I'm from.
Barbaric? Barbaric? What are you talking about? The Empire is the most civilizing force in the known world. Rome is a beacon of light in the darkness. For 800 years she has borne great statesmen, philosophers, poets, artists, and engineers. We have comprehensive laws protecting the rights of our citizens, which have unified countless warring tribes all across the Mediterranean and beyond, from Gallia to Judea. All our citizens are treated the same, regardless of the color of their skin
Respect.
or their sexual preference.
Huh,
Can you
sick.
say the same? When our people are starving, they
Actually,
are given
no.
food rations. And when they are wronged, they have the right to bring the guilty party before the magistrate. Our laws forbid treason, murder, assault, and rape, as well as theft and arson, and so on. No other civilization in the world is so advanced, and you have the hubris to call us barbaric?
Don't your laws allow slave ownership? Don't your people watch blood sports for entertainment? Don't women have fewer rights than men? Don't you persecute Christians? Don't you practice collective punishment?
On
Yeah.
occasion. But our gladiators are almost all volunteers seeking glory, or condemned prisoners who would have been executed anyway. I do not see the harm.
I'm just going by
I
mistake.
have made my pronouncement on the subject. Unfortunately, there are still those here who resist, whispering blasphemous and treasonous lies in the shadows. I would be keeping a close eye on them if I were you.
That's all the questions I had.
Good. So, are you with me? Can I count on you to figure out who's about to break the golden rule?
Sure. Alright, I'm in.
Wonderful. Now, I need you to investigate the city, talk to everyone, help them if it'll win their trust. I authorize you to enter private homes and inspect possessions and documents,
Sick.
unless, of course, you're asked to leave. Figure out who the culprit is, and as soon as you have a name, come back and tell me immediately.
Alright, I'll get started.
Oh, and one last thing. If I were you, I'd start my investigation by visiting Lucretia at the Shrine of Apollo in the Forum. I heard wailing from there not long ago. Seems like something's not right.
Sick. I'll get right on it. Alright, everybody. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and call the video here. So, without any further ado, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I truly do greatly appreciate it. If you guys are new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please leave a like. And as always, I'll see you guys here tomorrow. Bye, guys.